Bro. Gotta stay ahead. You can't run forever. Not tonight. If you want it, come take it. Take it.
Welcome to my channel. This is AI Mastery Tutorial, your one-stop, step-by-step AI tutorials. Please subscribe to join us.
You just watch a movie generated with AI, and I'll be showing you step by step on how I was able to generate all this movie, both making the characters consistent from beginning to the end. As you are seeing, this our main character is what we are looking at over here. So stay tight and let me put you through. Now, our first thing there is to get our story ready. And on our story, we'll be using ChatGPT version 5 to generate our stories. Now, I use ChatGPT to generate my story. Now, I move over here. If you can look at this place here, if you see that I told ChatGPT to make it a 5-scene story. Now, describe the character's future, connect each scene together. Example, where scene 1 ends, scene 2 should continue. Add camera movement, dialogue, scenes and actions, 8 seconds each. Image prompt for each scene, just like original movie. Now, what I try to explain to ChatGPT here is that I gave a full detail of what I need so that I won't start all over and start asking over and over again. That is why you see me list out all the things I need on this particular short movie. Okay, so now look at what ChatGPT did. He said exactly, he now understand what I mean. And instantly, they gave me my main character, which is this guy over here, is my main character. His name is Daniel. He said his look is a young man, early 20s, lean build, dark, and all these things. You can see now this particular character, if you watch all the videos you see before, all this boy was there consistently. That is because ChatGPT have already given me the character based on the prompt, based on what I ask it to do. Now, it go ahead to split the scenes into 5 scenes. Like you can see the scene 1, you can also see the scene 2, you can also see the scene 3, scene 4, and scene 5. That is exactly what I requested. Now, let's look at the scene 1. What did he give to us? You can see that scene 1, he split it into action, camera movement, dialogue, and image prompts. Now, why I chose image prompt is that I want my character to be consistent, because when generating videos, if you use text to image, text to prompt to generate the video, sometimes it will lack. Sometimes it will not give you exactly what you are looking for. But when you use images to generate the video, you already know the image that you are seeing. You already see if the image is correct for you or not. So that was why I asked ChatGPT to also give me image prompt for each of the scene. And this is what exactly. Now look at the action in scene 1. It says Daniel runs into a narrow alley at night, glancing over his shoulder as if being followed. His footsteps echo against the wet pavement. Now look at this. Now you can agree with me that this prompt and that video now was exactly the same thing. So that is all the way that we did it from scene 1 down to scene 2. And that will now take us to generating the images. Let's look at what I use in generating the images. Now on my images, I decide to use Dreamina to generate all my images for good consistency. I'm not using Leonardo. You know, Leonardo is limited, but Dreamina, you can generate as much as you can on a free version. Okay, so this I use Dreamina for my images. Let's take a look at all the images that I generate on this particular scene. Now look at every one of them. you can see all the images. All these images were generated using the prompts that ChatGPT provided for us, right from scene 1 to the end. You can see them, there are many. I decided to generate as many as possible so that I can make my choice. This is the first one, which is our main character. You can look at the main character, look at the boy as the main character. They give me as many as possible, and every one of them we are looking the same. Okay, so I really like what I got from this place, so I decided to use it and the environment that they provided. So that now what we did to over here to every one of them. And how do I generate it? How to generate it from this Dreamina is that you come over to Dreamina, you copy your prompt from ChatGPT and you paste it here. Once you paste it here, you hit this arrow here. It will take you to, it will automatically generate the images. To learn how to use this Dreamina, I've explained it in one of my videos in my channel. Go over to that place and learn how to use this. Okay, for the purpose of the, because if I add it here, it will be too long. Okay, so let's quickly move over to step 3 of this video so that we'll shorten this tutorial not to be too long. So on our step 3, we'll be using VEO3 to generate all our videos. And I'll show you how I did it. Here is the VEO3 environment. And everything here, I generated them from this place. Look at the videos that I generated using VEO3, which is the same videos that you watched previously. Okay, you can see every one of them here. Now let's listen to each of them if it's actually here that we did it. Also, let's listen to another second one again. This one.
Gotta stay ahead.
Okay, now let me show you how I was able to get every one of them that you just watched now. This video here explains in detail how to use VEO3 in both in getting VEO3 and generating it, everything about VEO3. Go to my channel now and watch this particular video. You need to watch it to be able to use VEO3 fluently, okay? Now let's move ahead and see how I generated this. So on this place now, we'll go back to our ChatGPT and copy one of the prompts. Now I'm using the last prompt, which is the same 5 of the prompt. So what I did is that I copied the prompt and I moved to my back to VEO3. And over here now, instead of using text to video, we are going to use frames to video because we already have our images we want to use to generate. So on this plus sign here, you touch it to choose your image that you want, your reference image for consistency. Now you touch on the upload, it will take you to your files where you pick all your pictures. Over here, I pick my pictures. You can see them there, and it's uploading. It will come up this way. You just touch crop and save. So once it's load, it will appear somewhere down here. So you just give it a little time to upload. And now here is it. You can see our reference image is here. The next thing to do is to paste in that prompt we copy from ChatGPT to this particular place. Okay, we'll copy the prompt, and on this arrow here is where you will touch to send the prompt for generation. So once you touch this particular arrow here that is blinking, it will generate the video. Let's touch it and see. Now it's taking us to where the video is generating. So we'll scroll down and find out if our video is actually generating. You can look at it, it generates. It doesn't waste time to generate the videos. You can see it's ready. So let's listen to it and see what, if actually give us what we like.
If you want it, come take it. Take it.
Wow, we can see that now, okay? So you repeat the same instruction just the way I created them. Repeat it in all your scenes and it will give you what you want. At the end of the day, you pick your scenes and arrange your video inside CapCut or any other video editing app that you like to use. So that is it for today. I believe you have learned something from us today. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share it, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Okay, thank you for watching. See you on the next one, and also drop comment for any question that you have to ask us. All right, see you on the next one. Bye.